taking a short journey to the Staffordshire-Cheshire border to take a look at a renowned local site. Now, we're known for Curiosities of Staffordshire, but as the title of the video suggests, this site's actually in Cheshire, though it's smack bang on the border with North Staffordshire, and the drive in, the road meanders between the two counties several times. Now, we're visiting this site in 2017, which is a bit of a shame, because if we could look at this site 300 or 400 years ago, the picture would have been quite different. At one time, this site was one of the most impressive Neolithic chambered tombs in Britain, and expanded over a massive area containing thousands of tons of stones, 3 whole chambers and many standing stones besides. Now, 400 years ago, we'd almost certainly been looking at part of the tomb site itself, but these days all that remains of this once glorious structure is the small collection of stones that you'll see peeking out over the hedge right now. As we walk up the path towards the bit that remains, we're going to take a look out over the Cheshire Plain, which folds out in front of our vantage point on the side of the small mountain known as the Bosley Cloud, or the Cloud locally. Now, just round the corner there is actually the Lovell Telescope of Jodrell Bank, which is more of a landmark on the Cheshire Plain, but you can't quite see it in this shot. So as we enter through the gate, we get a glimpse of what little remains. You can see actually that a few stones are in the undergrowth, and one of the uprights, the one on the right of the picture, is cemented together, which was reportedly caused by the demonstration of a detonator during the building of the Manchester Ship Canal. Now, you really couldn't make this stuff up, that they would demonstrate that on an ancient monument. And the stones that remain in the undergrowth and the ones that stand give a sense of perspective as to just how large the original site would have been. Now, the uprights are around about 12 feet high, and they're missing the crossbeam, and the length of the tomb is close to around 18 or 20 feet. A detailed description of the site from 1723 describes the stone circle around the central cairn as being around 27 feet in diameter, and the cairn itself resembled a sort of man-made cave-like structure around 18 feet long and 6 feet high. There are also many more holes, and the unusual feature of the portal stone, which is a stone with a semicircular hole cut through it to presumably allow sunlight through into the cairn. Now, Cheshire in general is not actually known for its megalithic or Neolithic sites, which makes the location of the site somewhat unusual. Many of the features of the original structure were more common in the north and Scotland, and there are obviously comparisons between sites such as Bellasnap in the south of England. The site was largely destroyed by the mid-19th century, with much of the stone being requisitioned for road building nearby. Today the site's a scheduled ancient monument, which should hopefully preserve it for future generations. The name is a curiosity in of itself. Bridestones is said to refer to maybe a local newlywed couple who were murdered at the site. Another theory is that it's from an Old English word meaning birdstones, or even that it refers to the Celtic goddess Brigantia. Thank you very much for watching, folks. We will see you again soon.